Hi there, welcome to my channel, Learn to Belly Dance with Nama. Today I'm going to teach you the move that is called Maya. It's a very beautiful move, but I think that from all the types of figure of eight, because it's still in the family of figure of eight, I've already covered the horizontal figure of eight in previous videos. I covered the vertical one, and this one is the vertical one, but it is up to down. So if this is down to up, figure of eight, down to up, now I'm going up to go down, up to go down. That is quite a difficult move from very perspective, and it's quite difficult also to teach it. And it depends on the strength of your thighs, your core muscles, the lengths in here. So many things can be affected by it, but I will do my best to teach. It's important for me to teach it correctly from the beginning, like I said before, because if you do something correct from the beginning, then you can progress with the move. Every move in belly dance can be done, so you've got the base, but then you can decorate so much on it. But if the beginning is, the foundation are not quite there, then you can't progress with that move, and it will always stay one dimension. So what's important? First thing first is to understand that you're using the lower oblique for this move. The best way is to have your feet, for me, whenever I dance, my feet are turned out. I'm not saying that it has to be completely out like in ballet, but it's out because when it's out, you open the hips, and that is quite important for us. So the first thing that you want to be able to do, to practice, it is the ability to move your body with straight legs, yeah, from side to side, because this is when you open up the hips and you warm up the obliques. So in the beginning, if you are stiff here, then you will hardly move, and in order to create a bigger move, you will start bending one leg. So make sure you don't, and make sure that you are aware, if that's happening, that you need to do lots of stretches, that you are working on your torso, to stretch your torso, yeah? So the first is to be able to really go. So you really aim for your upper body to stay still and for your hip to go further away from the angle of your chest. Further away. You've got an angle and an angle and an angle. Once again, I know all the little cheats from all my years of teaching. What will happen is that you will try to create the angle by going like that and that. So pay attention that your upper body is staying still, and you're going from side to side, side to side. In my technique class, we use different props in order to keep the upper body still and learn to move first the lower part of the body and let it go as far as you can. And obviously, it's important your body conditioning for all of that. So that's number one. The second bit is to get to the point that you're going all the way, and when you got there, you're bending the leg that you've got all your weight on. You bend, and you keep that as it is, and then you go into the other side and you bend. So it's like you're going up and you bend, and up and you bend, and up and bend, and lift and bend. So I am wearing this silly skirt, so you can see my feet and my knees. Out and out. Now again, your body, we most definitely, if this is the first, if this is like you're just learning it, we'll go like this. So this is it. Pay attention to be able to isolate upper and lower body. So it might help you to be first with your hands on your hips. You want to feel the journey of the hip going up. It goes up, it goes out, and now I bend that leg and it will go down. And this one will come up, out, down, up, down. I lift, bend, lift, bend, and lift, bend. Now, I've seen it being taught in many, many ways, and they do teach to lift the heel up. So, to lift the heel up. I am not in favor of teaching it exactly like that, because I believe that it's creating bad habits. So once again, if this is the only way I can create a Maya, I am very limited later on in how to progress that move. If the only way for me to do a Maya is by lifting, and lifting, and lifting, and lifting, I am very, very limited, because it's a beautiful move that you can play with it as you progress with your dancing, and you can do a lot more with it. So I am not in favor of that, but it's maybe a good to just for the beginning, and then maybe you can progress to be able to really, you want to get to the point that you're able to do it flat-footed. That's first. You want to be able to do it flat-footed. If you manage to do it flat-footed, you know that everything is in place. Your muscles are in place, the length of your torso is in place, your ability to keep your upper body up and elevated up while all of this happening, your ability to create the angle that it goes out of that box, goes further away, and your ability to go all the way and bend that knee without tilting. So once you get that, if you do it in a dance, it would look sometimes as if my feet will be kind of lifting. If you look at my feet, just concentrate on my feet, you will see that they are alive. It's kind of like I peel them a little bit to make it more smoothly, yeah? But my feet don't lift from the floor. And I have seen it being done many times like that. So be aware that that's not the aim, okay? I'm going to put some music for us, and we're going to give it a go and see where we go with it. Right, and I will start from the beginning of what I just explained. Okay, so first thing first, feet. For this move, you can separate them slightly, not too much. And let's warm up the obliques and the torso. Stomach is in. Okay, now we're gonna try and go all the way and bend. Pull, bend. Pull, bend. Out, bend. Out, bend. I pull, you bend. Pull, bend. This will be the hardest bit, to keep your upper body still, because your body will want to be in every possible angle. I do it really slowly on purpose. Now, another thing while we're doing that is arms. When we practice, it's important to keep the arms up and look in the mirror, because I've seen it many times. We start like that, and before we know it, we are here. And the way you practice is the way that you will perform, and you will have a picture looking like that and you were really upset. It happened to me many times. So, up. Now, I do the same, but a bit more flowing. I still go very slowly, and my feet are flat. But you can see that I am moving them on the floor. I move them. If you feel comfortable with this move, you can lift your arms. Now, I will allow my hand now to lift a little bit, but my toes will not be lifted. So, this is only when you get the gist of the move and you feel comfortable with it. You can move with it. Still try not to lift the foot from the floor, because you don't want to look like this. When you dance, you want it to be fluid, and the audience will think, oh my god, she got close to us, but how do you see her moving? I know that in a minute, now you don't see my feet, but it may be a good idea. As I get closer to you, back to my spot. Pay attention that my feet stay turned down. I'll go back to this slow. I lost myself a little bit. When your arms ache, take them down and then bring them back. And hear the accent. You can play. Do it small. So for example, for a drum solo, you want to be able to do it really small, but still and sometimes it will suit to do it quicker, like sharp, 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 sharp. Yeah, that's why it's important to learn to do it flat-footed, so you can play with that. Slow, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Slow, slow, quick, 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 and left. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. That was hard work. I hope you enjoyed it.